Hello, hello.
Hello.
Mic check. Check of everything. As you can see, today we are calling in from the live from the office, from our amazing streaming space. And because I like to mess up things, let me double check. Oh, everything works. Everything
Do you need
works.
help?
Nope, I'm good. I'm very good. I'm very good. Whew, all right. Hello, folks. Hello, people. Good to have you here. And today, as we promised, or as we said, Łukasz is not with me. This beautiful young gentleman is here with me. It's our own
Hello.
amazing Jan, who had a lot of you were actually mentioned a couple of times already on the podcasts,
Really?
on the streams. Yeah,
Nice. Awesome.
you were mentioned because you were doing a lot of blog posts for the vision. No,
MetaQuest.
MetaQuest.
Yes.
MetaQuest. I keep.
Yeah, and I also was on the live stream one time where we played around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. And also in the office.
Yes.
The most chaotic ones are from the office because this is a fresh new setup, and when I am in my cave, in my home cave, it's everything is well known and everything is figured out. But here we are out in the wild. That's why I had to double check if we are actually if everyone can hear us, and I can see that Ranger Foundry is with us today, and we also have Mike 808. So hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Nice to hear you. Before we start, like the official part and the news and playing around with Claude, of course, because today's goal is to play around with Claude Skills. You had some experience with Claude Skills already, right?
Yeah. Brief.
Try talking closer to the mic.
Closer. Okay. Let me.
One like warning. If at some point you will notice that we will disappear or something will happen, it might be because for some reason, everyone, at least in Wrocław, all of my friends are, and everyone in office, everyone is getting constantly electrocuted by every electrical device, by every door handle, basically by everything. Today, I zapped like 10 things, and when we were setting everything up, we managed to zap some equipment and the TV went off.
Really? Okay. I
like twice already. I zapped the mic and the TV went off. And of course it reappeared after a second, but still I'm very conscious about this. So just a warning, if you if you lose us, it might be because like we electrocuted so hard everything exploded. It is possible. So I asked you a question. No, memory check. Do you remember the question?
If I used Claude Skills?
Exactly.
Okay.
So you had a occasion to use the Claude Skills, right? Because
Yes. I used all the tokens and now I can't.
Oh, right. The tokens, the one of the most probably subjects as well for today. One of the curious things is, like, I'm really wondering how many of those developers right now out there would be also using agentic mode so hard if it would be their own accounts, because it's sometimes those tokens go out very fast, and it's not a fun thing to observe the context window getting filled up, and suddenly you see that the agent is like in 3/4 done with the task, but there's like this little context window left. It's terrifying.
I quite often change the contexts. So I try to make the tasks small enough for it to not go over
okay.
the limit, or to compress, because the quality goes down.
Okay.
And just focus, like, for example, writing test, write the positive test cases, then negative test cases, and so on.
So I tried to like ball out completely, and I just said, okay, listen up. I am upgrading this and that version of library, and it went through all of the files. It upgraded the version. It fetched the migration guides. It fetched like a lot of things to the context, and suddenly There was very little space for the actual work. We can see also Timonello is
Hello,
with us.
Timonello.
Good to have you. We are almost ready to begin. We are just doing some warm-ups. So I blanked out. I completely blanked out for a second. No.
Are you thinking what should we do next?
I mean, of course, we will go through this week in React because, well, last week a lot of like news were around Claude Skills, I think.
Yes.
And like a lot of updates, upgrades, new versions. We didn't unfortunately have time last week to go through all of that. So yeah, just 1 second. Let me have a little bit more of the coffee. To regain some of that energy, because as I said before, getting zapped throughout whole day makes you a little bit grumpy and tired at the end of the day. So, should we start with the news?
Yes.
Or would you like to share some more like experiences with AI?
I think we can save it for later.
Okay, because just so you know, in terms of using AI, I'm a user of AI. Jan here is an abuser of AI.
Oh yeah, I don't have patience, and if it doesn't do what I want, stuff gets ugly pretty fast.
Yeah, I've heard you like, because we're sitting next to each other in the office, so whenever we work, I constantly hear, and I think the things you scream out next to your PC, you are also actually typing to your AI.
Yes.
So if the AI actually hears all of the things you scream out in front of your laptop, it's not a pleasant cooperation with you. Why do you have so little patience towards AI?
I don't know. Maybe because I know it's a machine and it's supposed to do what I want and it doesn't. So like,
did you ever throw a hammer?
Maybe.
Okay.
Like let me give you an example that, like, even before AI, if if your TV didn't work, you would hit it at the top, or
no,
you are angry at a remote, so you beat it so it works. Yes. So I think because I'm not trying to humanize AI, so I'm just.
But you're saying this like that's a solution. Oh, my TV doesn't work, so I beat it around.
Yes, and it works. So yeah, I think it's a good pattern.
Okay. Oh, Timonola shared that he once raged on AI IntelliJ IDE so much it just deleted the whole code.
Okay.
Really? Oh, really? But I've never thought about that. Oh wow. Is it possible? Can it do that actually?
I saw some screenshots online, but I never encountered it myself. So maybe I'm not as big of an abuser as you think.
Yeah, because like when you're opening a chat window somewhere on the web, all you have is your conversation, but AI can be actually mean towards you and just like delete your files or like take back the changes. Or can it intentionally implement a bug? Like just to be, mean?
No idea. You have to try it, but you have to be mean yourself.
Oh, Timur added that he thinks it might have been a bug, but the timing was perfect. I mean, yeah, okay. But in the same time, nowadays, a lot of AI is, oh my God, see, Łukasz is not here, so he's not stopping me with the AI talk at all. But like most of the AI checks or tests, my favorite check, I don't give a damn about all of those metrics, statistics, and scores. For me, the most important thing is pure vibe check. Like, do I vibe with this AI? Is it cool? Is it fun? Does it pick up the way I speak and tries to mirror that and stuff like this? So I'm wondering, because things like Grok, for instance, I think it's implemented in a way that it's kind of cheeky. It's kind of trolling you sometimes. Like it's very,
But you mean in unhinged mode or even the basic one?
Well, the fact that there is an unhinged mode would suggest that would you actually be brave enough to connect the unhinged mode to your code base? Can you actually do that?
No idea. I haven't checked, but I mean, it would be interesting. I think it would match my vibe better because then I would scream at it.
Yes,
and
that
it
would be
scream
perfect
back,
if the TV
and-
remote after slapping would slap you back, just like for a good measure.
I mean, but like, let me give you one example. I ran into a bug in my code base, and I wasn't sure why it's happening because I was using React compiler and I added one function. It was causing infinite loop. And I was like, oh, why is it happening? The use callback or use memo should be applied automatically.
Mhm.
It shouldn't happen. And when I added it manually, it worked. So I was like, oh, ChatGPT, please check it and give me suggestions. And it was like, oh, you have to use the use callback. I'm like saying, no, I'm using React compiler. Check the docs, check my code base, check the config. And then it was claiming, oh, it only applies to functions, not hooks. And I was like, oh, maybe I missed some important info. But then I'm checking, no, it should apply to hooks. So, and it was really stubborn and trying to gaslight me into, oh, it doesn't work because that's the problem. I found the fix myself, but yeah.
I'm kind of wondering about that because I experienced that myself, and hopefully, wow, that's actually an amazing segue to the topic, back to the topic, because I experienced that already a couple of times when I was, for instance, upgrading to reanimated 4. Every AI model I was working with was very annoyingly saying that, oh, you are using this wrong. There is no such thing as transition property. And I was like, there is in the new version. And so yeah, at some point there is a very short a very short road between basically AI being able to gaslight you into thinking that you are wrong. And yeah, so at some point, all of those AI models will have to be retrained, or we'll be using the skills to basically update some of the weights to know about the changes. But let's also, there are a couple of comments. Timonella added that that's why I prefer GPT. It just gets straight to the solution. Claude always talks too much before doing the work. I mean, this is the thinking mode, right? So it's not just that it talks, it actually thinks in that way. I bet there are ways to actually hide the thinking process, but one could argue that when you think about a solution, you also talk, but in your head. You consult solutions inside your head without saying it aloud.
Although some people supposedly don't have the internal monologue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a meme, but some people claim they actually don't.
Okay. There's also, a few days ago, while fixing a bug, agent in Cursor ran git clean fdx, and it deleted all git ignore mentioned files, including important nodes, without any permission. Wow. But there is also hi from Yavaleo. But I'm actually curious. I'm Vivek Verma. Could you actually but it cannot. You were using Cursor, right? No, Cursor. Can it run any command without?
You have to add it to allow list, but maybe if you just allow it to run all git commands, then you can screw yourself this way.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And you probably don't think, oh, you can commit, you can list changes, change branches or whatever. So instead of doing the individual git commands, you just do whatever with git.
What is the FDX? Force? D? What is the D? Delete? X all?
No, clean is deleting. Or
And also Timnol added, Copilot reviewed my code like this. Nice PR, but it won't work because you updated .NET and Nuggets to version 10, but that does not exist yet. It was released 3 months prior. Yeah, so hopefully the skills that we will review and test out today are a solution to these types of issues, because once you train a model, it has like a snapshot of the technology and everything that exists in current moment. Some models and some AI models are able to use a tool call to basically fetch new documentation, fetch new information, fetch new details, and add them to the context. And that's kind of what skills are doing, with one difference. The skills are prepared by not only other models, they are also like people in the loop, but they are this like distilled version of how to do something. And Ryan, great to see you. I think I was subconsciously waiting with going to This Week in React for you. Oh, forced directories, everything ignored. Oh, wow, that's a powerful command. I wouldn't even be able to run it myself. I would be scared to run it. Yeah. I remember when I was a long time ago, this meme that never use drop on SQL. That was a long, long time ago, and I was still working with databases. But let me change the screen so our supporting teammates will not kill us for using incorrect screen. Now, this is the screen share? Yes, this is a screen share. Sorry, we are using the TV that reflects some of the lights, and it's a little bit tricky to see. Share. Great. Everything's visible. Awesome. Okay, so let's also zoom in a little bit for y'all so you'll be able to see a little bit more. This is closed. Okay. This Week in React created again by Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian, so much for putting so much work. Ryan, to answer your question, today we are talking about, first of all, of course, as a regular This Week in React, to cover the newest and freshest things, but then we will do a deep dive into Claude Skills to play around with that. There is a chance it will not work or we'll do something wrong, but it is also a testament to how easy this tech is, to use. Yeah. Also, one comment from Mike: just used AI with right context, like optimized CPU cache on JS side. It found really silent cases through the whole repo, 5x optimization in some places, just knowing that CPU cache matter. Yeah, and I think that it also can be covered by skills. If you'll find a skill like React Native optimization, for instance.
Yes,
and
we have the created the skills for like the best practices. Like before we had the React Native best practices guide, and now it's distilled down to skills. So you can review your code base and search for things that are maybe not optimal. And you can do it for design or
getting more and more excited. Dear people, one quick question also. In the meanwhile, we'll be getting to the news. Can you correctly hear Jan? Because I'm not sure if I just have like a low feedback or yeah. But with that out of the way, again, thank you, Sebastian, for This Week in React. And let's jump straight to React quick overview. So what do we have here? There are articles. Oh, what are those? The lock icons. What are they? I think I'd never seen them before. Is it? Oh,
this is related to security.
Okay, security related stuff. So denial of service and React RSC still.
new stuff is coming. Although I saw a tweet from someone that usually when you have like one CVE, there are more to follow because people start looking more into this
Okay,
stuff.
fix one thing, break another.
No. Like because you found one thing, there is a high chance that there are other things in the related code base that are also problematic.
Okay.
So I think that's what's happening. That someone put a light on the problem, and now
I kind of misread that because I thought they said explicitly that they have been found, but I like in my head I read exploited. So I didn't get that they were found by researchers. So let's maybe take a quick look at that. So they are denial of service in components. Would we be able to understand anything from that? HTTP vulnerabilities are triggered by sending HTTP requests, out of memory exceptions, server crashes. Oh, okay. So they are not those like malicious in terms of something can be stolen. It's something can be broken. So that's great. More stuff getting fixed. Okay. In addition to CV above, Next.js also published 2 more fixes. Okay. React PR in init Claude config. Seems like React core team is planning to leverage AI even more. In what area, though? Oh, wow. And it's merged already. So, skills. So, do I read it correct that in the init?
Yeah, so if you clone the React code base, it will already have the Claude init file.
Okay.
So the Claude will have the context. What is this code base about? What are the best practices? And so on. So then when you ask questions like, oh, I want to fix something or I want to do some kind of feature, how should I proceed? Instead of going through maybe some docs, issues, anything, it can help. Or that's what I understand from it.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so if you scroll up a little bit, yeah. So instead of running a little bit higher.
No, even higher.
Here,
okay.
Yeah. So you have skills. So then if you ask it to fix something or test, it will know what commands to use and so on.
That's actually kind of cool and very official. I was not expecting such official movement from like so soon after the skills got like announced, created, and popular. So, okay, React DOM types, ARIA, a lot of PRs. React Summit in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I was there, I think in 2022, 3 or 4 years ago. And yeah, it was awesome. It was just after COVID. So I had a little bit of stress going back because there were huge lines at the
They did a summit
airport
while COVID was happening?
No, it was just after COVID.
Oh, okay.
So like the airports didn't open to full capacity, but people were already traveling much more. So the line to security was like over 2 hours long, and my train was late. So yeah, I was running to my airplane. I made it in time, but it was super stressful. Don't recommend it, but the conference was great. The city is beautiful. Food is great. Awesome talks.
I've never been to Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah.
You should.
One day, maybe one day.
Maybe you can go to React Summit.
I have this weird rule that when I'm going to a conference, I'd like to have a presentation as well.
Well,
I'm not very good at starting conversations, unfortunately. I'm good at having conversations, but very bad at starting them. So yeah. And wow, how did that happen? Sorry, folks, looks like I'm bleeding. Oh my God, why am I bleeding?
Did you scratch yourself or something?
I have no idea. What did I do? Ow.
Do you need a break?
No, but Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to retrace everything I did, and I have no idea what I. Okay, god damn. Actually, maybe I will. You know what? I don't want to. If you could read one more news while I'm out, because I will just put a plaster. I don't want to
Sure.
mess up any of the equipment with my blog.
Okay. I mean, there's quite a lot of interesting stuff. So let me maybe scroll through a little bit and see what we have here. Callstack is growing and getting better and better. I see with what is it? Single flight mutations. Let me maybe open it. Ooh. Interesting. Just one round of trip to the network. Okay. Yeah, lots of requests usually. You have to get data, send data for it to change, and then get the response back that it was successful. So how do they do it with just a single request? Okay, server-side rendering to reduce the amount. Cool. And then single flight mutations.
Okay. I am alive.
Yeah.
Alive and well.
I'm checking out the single flight mutations in Callstack start. Do you know what it means?
Single flight mutations.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that when you send out a mutation, so like a post, it will make sure that it is requested only once.
Not exactly. Yes, it will do once, but in a single network round trip, you will mutate data and refresh the UI.
Yeah.
So,
but isn't this? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, look here. I think here's a diagram with like single page up. Where you make a request, you get the data. You make another request to get some scripts. Then more stuff is happening. So
you need to try speaking into the mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. More and more requests. Then you have server-side rendering. So this way you don't have to make as many requests.
Okay. See.
And next step is to just make a post, update data, and you get result with UI. So
that's another sector of knowledge I would need to one day gather. The server-side components.
You mean RSCs?
Yes.
But I'm not sure if it's related to RSCs. It sounds really similar.
Well, you said it's with web server and server-side rendering.
No. Server-side render, like it shows SPAs, how SPAs work, how server-side rendering works, and then next steps, what the single flight mutation is. Let me maybe search RSC or React server. Okay, it's not mentioned. Server components are not mentioned here. So yeah.
Ensure query data. So this is the way of doing that. Single flight mutation. So this is about Callstack.
Yes.
Okay, so more improvements to Callstack. Are there any actual alternatives to Callstack now?
Remix is in like this transitory state, I guess. They are doing a lot of stuff, but you can still use the React router and all of their stuff directly, so not a problem.
Okay.
You have Next.js. So,
by the way, I mean Callstack as in
Callstack start is something similar to Next.js.
But I mean, it's the React query implementation is from Callstack, right?
Yes, React query is used by Callstack start under the hood and so on. Or you can use it directly. But you have also Callstack router, Callstack DB, and so
All right,
on.
because
So
now
Callstack Start is
now they
using
switched into this
this stuff under the hood.
huge, basically kind of separate framework.
yes.
Everything is now getting frameworkified.
But I guess it's good. I mean, there are lots of frameworks, so maybe there is a bit of confusion. But on the other hand, there is competition. Like Callstack is adding something that is really good, and then Next.js will adapt it. Or
Well, I'm all for it. Let's confuse AI as well as much as
Yes.
possible. It will be funny.
yeah, but Callstack is improving the docs for AI and for people quite a lot. So
Oh, that's an article.
yes,
Okay, I thought it's a new implementation of something. So that's
No.
okay. That's good as well. I see a lot of articles. Oh wow, that's actually a big section of React stuff. So, do you see anything that piques your interest? If not, I would love to get into React Native stuff. Open sourcing micro front and React Bridge, Style X, CSS in JS library gives an overview. Okay, open sourcing, RSPuck, build into support for React server components, chart GPU. You know what?
but look, there is Next.js skills, then publish Vercel agent.
Oh,
So
this.
this is something that might be worth paying
Okay.
attention to. And there is also a skills directory where people can post the useful skills for specific tasks or working with libraries. And you
Oh,
can
so
use
that's
it.
a skill. Because I've heard that the currently the place to go for. Wait. Before we jump into the skills, let's finish up. I'm curious about React Native. Nice. I'm so happy about that. You know why?
Yeah.
Because SDK, like Expo SDK 55, is also upgrading the React Native version to 84,
83.
83, not 84.
No, 84 is not out as far as I remember.
Ah, okay. See, I'm getting mixed up with all of these numbers.
There is our RC of 84, but it won't be included, and
Okay.
SDK 55.
So it's been longer than usual, but we will get activity. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Use effect event, DOM node APIs, dev tools, intersection observers. I'm not a fan of experimental. Like I'm not testing experimental stuff. New architecture only. Legacy architecture removed, so no backsies now. No backsies. Revamped project template using native tabs by default. Is Expo router using because Expo has the bottom tabs, right? Expo bottom
Yes.
tabs. Do they use the router
But
as well?
those are in JavaScript implementation.
Oh,
And
really?
Yes. So far it was JavaScript implementation, and now you have native tabs. They are already available as unstable in SDK 54, but now they are stable. And
Are they? Because you cannot use native tabs on iOS explicitly without the glass, right?
Yes.
So I'm not a fan of that.
Well, you can still use JavaScript tabs if you want to do more custom stuff.
I just don't understand why is it really so hard to expose ability to use different styling on native stuff? Or is it just Apple being Apple?
No idea. I haven't implemented it, so I don't want to make any claims.
Hermes V1 opt-in flag for performance improvements, but slower native build times. I never understood the hype for build times. Have you ever been like, oh, now it's building so fast, I'm so much happier, it's so
yes, I think yes.
Okay, in specific scenarios where you are implementing or testing libraries that require you to rebuild everything, but that's rare.
I guess it depends.
Oh, fair enough.
But even pushing, depending on the team size and so on, if you can cut down the deployment time, significantly, then QAs can pick it up faster, test it, and so on. So yeah, the feedback loop is faster. Maybe my experience from web, I was working on one project that I remember that the build time on my 28 MacBook Pro, like with Intel, was I think 10 minutes. And then it was Next.js, and we migrated from Webpack 4 to Webpack 5. It was cut down by half, so it was 5 minutes. And then we got the M1 MacBook Pro, so it was cut down even further. And then it was like maybe 2 minutes. And sometimes we had to do production builds. So like having to wait 10 minutes or 2 minutes is a game changer.
Okay.
Yeah, not always. Yeah.
But still, I would prefer to have a faster app than,
I agree.
The Hermes bytecode diffing opt-in flag, and that's a real sentence, for 75% smaller incremental OTA updates. And the winner of putting the most buzzwords in one sentence, Hermes bytecode diffing opt-in flag for 75% smaller incremental OTA updates. I'm trying to understand that.
So, for example, you have Expo updates, right?
Yes.
And you have your beautiful app, and you want to make an update without making a release to App Store. You can do the OTA update where you update the JS part. But when you use React Native, you use Hermes, and you don't have like real JavaScript code, but you have bytecode because Hermes processes it during the build time. So now the thing that you send to make an update to your bundle will be 75% smaller.
Okay. I think that the thing that pushed me out of is like incremental OTA updates.
So incremental, so that you are not doing the like full bundle update, but just parts of it.
Okay. Now this kind of caught me with a surprise. AI tooling, MCP server, agent skills.
Yes.
Wow. So they increased the scope of the release by agent skills in a week, basically.
Can you repeat? I'm not sure.
Because I doubt that agent skills, because when did agent skills like appear and got popular?
I guess not more than a month ago.
And SDK 55. So like they basically added they were like, oh wow, that's so cool. We need to add that to the new release. That's very cool.
But
very
the skills are just MD files, like markdown files. So it's not like you have to implement or re-architecture your app. Just write down the instructions what to do.
You have much more experience with the skills. So that's good. I have you here because
the MCP server, they have it for some time. So now you can have skills that instruct Claude or other agents when to use MCP. That you want to do something, reload how to reload maybe bundle or something, or start the server, and more AI tooling. Their docs have the LLMs TXT. So like all of these things make it easier for AI to be accurate. Don't come up with like wrong stuff and so on. So
AI tooling. Expo router beta with more native features. Preview tweet. I'm kind of curious. What do we have here? So, the native functionalities.
Yeah.
It looks completely native.
Because it is.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah, it is, because it is, right. Maybe I lost too much blood in the scratch.
More coffee.
Oh yeah, my entire finger is in blood. But Expo brownfield integration. That's dope.
Yeah.
UI improvement supporting Jetpack Compose.
Oh, nice. Because they have Swift UI for some time now, I think, and now Jetpack Compose. So that's exciting.
So does it mean that I will be able to use Jetpack Compose to improve the widgets? Because I think currently when I was writing native library to implement widgets on Android, I was not able to use Jetpack Compose like out of the like right away.
No idea.
Okay.
You're the expert on the widgets here, and Expo
Expert.
also has the Expo widgets alpha coming, but this is for iOS only. There is also
Yeah, that's oh my god, everything is iOS only or iOS
No,
first. That
no.
annoys me.
What about Voltra? Voltra is did they release already? Voltra React Native.
Do they now? Do they actually? Oh, sorry,
Yes.
because I forgot that you are not sharing the screen. So
I'm just checking things out. But yeah, um,
and more. Okay.
yeah. So Shimon Chmal from Callstack is working on Voltra, which is doing kind of similar thing as Expo widgets, but a bit different. And yeah, so he teased the Android support.
So it means that still iOS was first.
Yes.
That's what I said. I said that it annoys me that every time everyone's like, "Oh, I have a new great library," but for now it works only for iOS. And honestly, previously, some time ago, I was like, I don't understand it. It's so annoying, and I tried to do something on Android.
And then you understood.
Yes, and I understood.
Well,
I crashed so hard into the wall with Android. I was like, oh wow, that's actually painful to work with.
Yeah, but you can be stubborn, and if you create your own library, you can do it Android first, and then make the iOS.
I'm not
users
stubborn.
to wait.
I'm not that stubborn. And Ryan said, I feel overwhelmed with these AIs. There is a lot to them, but to use them in real life, we don't have the right methodology. There's a lot of stuff around them, so it takes a lot of time to explore. Yeah, like the only way is to just, I feel like there is no such like option or way as to do a deep dive and just, do a head dive into using all of the possible AIs and all of the tools. I prefer doing like incremental improvements. So first, and actually it's been only 2 weeks as I've been using agentic modes. I was not using agentic modes at all. I didn't like them because I felt like they consume tokens and they create code that takes me more to like investigate and still doesn't work. So I prefer to write my stuff, and I was using only the tab auto completions and inline like change. Like I wanted, okay, I need some like one function that calculates a lot of stuff, and I don't want to like do maths and check the the formulas to do something like calculate animations, calculations, stuff like that. So I was asking it like just one short function, do it, I'll clean it up, that's it. But past 2 weeks I started testing agentic modes, and that's my way of incrementally, slowly adding more AI into my workflow. And it's necessary, unfortunately, because it's as painful as it is to say, it was actually fun. It was actually fun to use. There is one caveat to that. It was fun to use, and it improved my speed of work and my like performance and what's the other word? Productivity. But it was because of my like expertise and my seniority and my knowledge. And I'm not bragging, I'm really not. But
you're really good.
Yes, I'm really good, but I'm really, really good though. No. But first suggestions or first initial code, okay, it was working partially, but it was very easy to find corner cases. It was very easy to break it. It was not stable, so it still took quite a bit from me to to clean this up. And I was like sometimes I was prompting for changes, sometimes I was doing them myself. But one thing, for instance, I did a change, and I still had to go through entire code base to do those cleanups, right? And this one change costs like $4. And I know.
Did you save a lot of time? And maybe what about the cleanups?
That's the case. I didn't really save that much time.
Okay.
It was pleasant because I was doing an upgrade, so like switching to a different version of a library. So if I would be doing this step by step, it would be crashing on plenty of screens because of like wrong imports and stuff like that, because the entire npm library switched to a different library basically. So it did a good job in terms of, okay, the app works, none of the screens crashes, but it still wasn't implemented in a way that like perfectly works. I still had to do plenty of changes, like cleanups, CSS modifications and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun, but Ryan, I'm completely on board with you. I was the biggest, and Jan can confirm, the biggest fan ever for AI like 2 to 3 years ago, and I completely 180'd before because it's, as you said, it's overwhelming. It's everywhere now. It's like, but you turn on the TV and there are AI generated ads. You listen to music and Spotify tries to sneak in the AI generated music, and you scroll through Pinterest to get some inspiration, and every other post is AI generated. And like, because it's generated, it kind of makes me feel like I'm going crazy. I don't interact with
but this is maybe a good reason to disconnect and enjoy nature.
Yeah, and I think that's the.
But yeah, I want to add to this comment that it's not a race with like AI tools and stuff. Yeah, it changes so fast that you won't ever catch up. So why not just enjoy, try things that work for you? Most people don't even know that these things are coming and changing and going. So if you're just interested a little bit, you're already in the top 5% or even higher. And yeah.
And and also one recommendation from me about this like fast-paced amount of news and everything. 2 days ago when I was in the office, we took a peek on some like news, automotive related, and there was an announcement of Tesla car that's supposed to have 1,000 kilometers range, and it was from 2017. Current newest models have like 600 kilometers, I think, on one charge. So what I mean by that, because I feel like it's not really clear, what I mean by that, there will be always many news that are hinting at something, overhyping something, and like building up this technology. The best new thing, and there is this crypto, and it's going to change and revolutionize the world. And later it turns out it was just a spreadsheet with like names and how much money someone has, and it was an actual scam that happened. I think it was. I don't remember the company that did that, but it was an actual scam, that there was no technology behind that. And sorry for... See, Łukasz would already put on the old man yelling at clouds image on the screen. And Timonello says, it's great listening to you guys.
Thank you, Timonello.
That's very kind. Thank you so much. And for me, it's very pleasant to actually read your comments and interact with you, because as I said, in this AI-driven world, it drives me crazy to constantly be interacting with AI media. So seeing like actual comments, it's so nice.
But I have a secret for you. I know Timonello personally. He's my friend from high school. Just so you know, fun fact.
Well, so that now
we have a little fun club here.
Yeah, so now you made me uncomfortable.
Why?
Because I feel like this comment was more aimed at you.
Maybe, but you are also here. And you're talking quite a lot, so no, not a job. I mean, you're the main host. I'm co-host, so that's fine.
No. We're just playing around with news and trying to have fun, trying to learn new stuff. But okay, so with the more news in React Native, actually React Native is not that big section this week. So maybe let's scroll
Not
through.
big, like the SDK 55 is quite big stuff.
I mean, yes, of course. That's a big thing, and most probably very soon I will be.
And also skills are mentioned again for React Native from our.
And honestly, I had no idea that this will be announced in this week's newsletter. Did you know that?
What the SDK 55?
Yeah, that this will be one of the announcements.
No, but I saw the announcement before, so
that's actually great. Because do you guys remember that we had this project that we are using on every stream, the Experimenta repository, and it still has Expo 54. So my suggestion, after we finish this section, let's try out the skills, try to set it up, try to run it inside Cursor to basically upgrade our project to Expo 55 by just asking AI to use its skill set. And I feel like it's going to be fun.
Yes.
It's going to be very interesting. And there are a couple of theories I would like to also test. Because those skills, apparently, they allow you to also, there is also skill to create skills. So like skill creator skill. And I'm very curious if you can, for instance, copy paste let's say I would fetch all of your posts from X, and can I run the skill making skill on the collection of your Twitter posts and basically create a skill called Write Like Jan.
Interesting.
So can it extract your way of writing posts into a text file, basically? Because this would, I can later then give it to somebody else.
So basically bad grammar, random sentences.
I will die laughing if AI will have those conclusions about your posts.
I'm scared now.
If you could quickly, in the meanwhile, check if there is a nice way to fetch your posts.
Okay.
And I don't know why I decided on your post. It can be anyone's posts. Can be also like any data set, maybe some poems.
There is API from X, but it's paid. So either we need to find a workaround or are you scraping? So I don't think it's that fast and easy to.
Ranger Foundry wrote, "I'm late," but he also wrote 30 minutes before we started that he's waiting.
Maybe he fell asleep or went to get some food.
Yeah,
we are glad that you're here.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Yes, we are very glad. Okay. Synchronous text input validation in React Native and Expo UI. Why is it big? And we have here. Okay, what am I looking at? So it used to be asynchronous only. I can see that there is a worklet used. See, that's one of the things that is making me very...
It will make the JS control synchronous flicker free.
Okay.
You have the subtweet and then you can play video and it will show you what happens. See?
Oh, like that. So you won't be basically able, like if there is a character you are disabling, you won't be able to even input it into the... Okay. That I've never even considered that an issue. But those are those like small things that make app feel even more professional.
Yeah, there are small things that are quite a pain and are not easy to work around. It may seem like a simple fix, but yeah, sometimes.
And look at
things-
that.
Oh, calc, yes.
That would
This
be
went viral.
that would be great to have. And you can input the percent. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And please also now put there a variable. Put there a variable. Make it dynamic. Can we have a dynamic? Can we connect the calculation to reanimated 4? That would be so
That's
great.
sure.
It should be possible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kamil is still working on that. This is just a demo, and he still has quite a lot of things from
That's so.
what he said.
That's
to-
one
to
of the
work out.
functionalities that I missed so much. Like,
It looks really simple, but the implementation is not.
oh, I
trivial.
doubt. I bet. So not I doubt. I bet. I doubt it.
So hopefully
I
we
bet.
can have it sooner rather than later.
Oh, I really hope. I'm hyped for that. Bringing CSS clipping in. We actually had a discussion about that, right? About
Yes.
clipping.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I saw it before, and I was like,
So,
okay.
to explain, I have a small library that allows you to make shimmers. So those, like, when you load something, there are these shimmering gradients that just go through the screen, right? So I made a library for that, and I was trying to basically figure out a way to have one shared variable between all of those shimmers, so they will be lightweight, they will be synchronized across the entire page. And we had a quite heated argument with Jan about like, one of your solutions was to basically render everything kind of like cutouts, and then have shimmer
Behind it.
underneath, so it will be just visible on top.
Yeah, so then you can like move it around, and you don't have to sync, because yours was separate things, so you had to like adjust it correctly to.
Yes. So my solution was to have multiple components that are synchronized by the magic of math. But your solution was to have one giga component that is being moved, and was supposed to work with the magic of trickery, basically. But
trickery just have the slots.
But the problem was, first of all, there are no nice clippings. There were not, at least. So now with masked view, we might achieve that. And the second problem was that in order for all of those components to have one, well, -z indexed component underneath them, they would need to share, like at some point, they would need to be in the same tree. But it would be possible to have all of those components, like, out as siblings.
Yes.
Right, as siblings, not even as siblings, as like late siblings, like far apart siblings.
Yeah.
Like friends.
I mean, yeah, like if you only had like one view, and you want to maybe do the slots this way, it could work. But the moment you introduce multiple things, it would break.
I might actually yoink that, because I had one request for that library to add shimmers on text. I unfortunately forgot about that request. I tried to do it, but my aim was to not use any additional native libraries. And masked view was a native library, right? I might have to, at the end of the day, use that. But I was trying to figure it out, and I wasn't able, and I was so ashamed of myself that I didn't even reply. And then someone else replied with a like other solution that seemed also quite impressive, because they basically decide. I mean, what? I think I can show you that. So it's a shimmer skeleton React Native Shimmer skeleton. That is it a plug now? Am I plugging basically? React Native Shimmer. Is it this? Did I just lost my library? Okay. Oh, yeah, Shimmer. Okay. Did I lose my library?
Maybe just add your nickname or whatever.
But I think it's on Callstack.
So just add Callstack to the search result.
Okay. This is.
But first link is article about your, so you can find it.
Oh, I forgot I made a whole article about that.
See,
I'm so excited now.
you can learn how to use your library now.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this is the library, right? And these cool guys figured out, and that's so brilliant, by the way. Yeah, that's an issue, and they figured out that you can use that library, have a masked view, and as a mask element, provide my shimmer.
Nice.
So it's like shimmering over a text. So I don't have to implement masked view inside and increase the size of the library, but instead it can be passed to masked view to That's so brilliant.
Yeah. So just maybe do an
I will
update to documentation.
I will add it. Yes.
Awesome.
That's the plan.
That's the power of composition, that you don't have to like rely on stuff.
Yeah, that's the plan, to add it to the documentation.
But it was only 5 days ago, so. Like,
yes, but still, I was so ashamed that I didn't come up with this idea, that I felt ashamed that I didn't respond.
Come on, you can
I'm so
everything. This is the power of open source, and
I know everyone already knows that I'm just a silly sausage, and I just like the tech, but I'm not a very, I'm not savvy. I'm not tech savvy that much. But coming back from this distraction. Calc, we'll have calc, that's great. We'll have clipping paths, that's even better. Compiler cache for build and workflows. On EAS.
Compiler cache? Yeah, just faster builds. You don't have to do anything. It's out of the box. Nice.
See, I never trust that.
What?
If you tell me that, oh, in these shoes, you will run 20% faster, you just need to change your shoes, I would be like,
but you don't need to change anything.
One variable. You need to set it. All I mean is that there must be some like catch. I don't know. I just don't trust it. I don't know.
I mean, maybe for now they haven't enabled it by default to test things and get into edge cases, and then when it's ready, you just enable it. Standard practice.
Voltra is mentioned.
Voltra is, as you can see, already released the Android support. So.
Oh, so it's already released.
Yes, in 1.1.
That's great. ESM module. Okay. That's awesome. So it'll be great to actually test out Voltra one day as well.
Well, let's do it.
No, not now. Today we have an agenda. We have a goal.
Let's do it sometime in the future.
There is a boot splash for edge to edge by default. Improve Expo plugin. That's great. Edge to edge was not enabled in Android for quite a while. I've been getting a lot of console information on like Google Console about lack of edge to edge. Nitro MLX, so like from Apple, the machine learning library from Apple, or that's it. Well, that's not a lot of information. I kind of hoped for more information on that page. Detox, Expo AI chatbot. Okay. Vercel React Native skills, agent skills extracted from lessons of building V0 for iOS and the upcoming Vercel app. So I will open this up as a. Oh, actually, that's just a list. Okay, I kind of thought it's an article. I don't know why.
There is an article about introducing
And there
skills.
is a first look at Expo widgets and introduction Expo brand field, and their posts. Okay, so I would like to actually try out the Claude skills now.
Let's do it.
Are you good to go? Do you need any like toilet to break or something like that?
I'm good to go.
Okay, so let's dive in.
So where should
Um,
we start? Do you want to maybe review the skills? There is a page from Verso called skills.
Yes. So actually, first, I need to share my entire screen. Before I do that, I need to double check if I'm not sharing anything, too much. Oversharing, I would say. Okay, so I'm stopping sharing this screen. I'm sharing screen. One thing. Okay, Gucci. Entire screen. Screen numero uno. Okay. I'm sharing the screen. Simulator. And here we have our skills.sh, right? Skills.sh.
Yes.
So that's the main, I would say, hub for Claude Skills and other skills
Yes.
for agents. So, Jan, if you could guide me through, what now, basically?
What now?
Let's say we have our project.
Can you make the font a bit bigger? In
Oh,
the
yes.
editor?
We need to do that. So I will make actually, let's keep it that way. This doesn't have to be so big. This can be smaller as well. Let me quickly clean up and maybe commit some additional. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can just revert everything. Discard. Okay, clean project. Here we have reanimated. Here we have our amazing pizza animation. Isn't that cool?
It's beautiful.
And I will never forgive Łukasz for suggesting triangles and pizza shapes. This was so hard to I got locked in. Okay, how do you use CSS to make a triangle? But we figured it out. And it was before I started using agents, so I couldn't even ask for help.
So tell me, do you have anything in your code base AI related? Like
here?
Yes.
No.
No.
This is clean, pure.
So let's maybe start with the
code.
init config or the init file for the Claude.
Okay, so what do I do?
Open Claude in terminal.
Oh.
Or you want to use agent mode, whatever.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. I have my agent here.
Okay, so wait.
And they would need to fix up the scaling because it took too much screen. Okay. And should I just ask, can you please add setup, or what should I do?
Yeah, you can try that.
Hi, could you please initialize a Claude Skills?
No, not Claude. Just create Claude MD. Scan the project and create Claude MD
to enable me to use Claude.
No, you don't need it. This is just additional context that it will use always.
Okay, so just that. Hi, initialize Claude MD. It's planning next moves. It told me it can help listing stuff. Added Claude MD with that's hey, it's going into deep. What are you doing?
No, this is scanning through whole project and just getting like what
I feel so exposed.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, it's great for you also because you can read through it, get documentation. Like
I've created a comprehensive Claude MD, project overview, project structure, development guidelines, common tasks. What do you mean common tasks? Okay, scripts reference, important notes, best practices. Based on what? Okay, but that's it, right? That's it for this chat.
Rules? No, this is, you can commit it to your code base, and this is what React repo did.
Yeah, okay, I will keep it, of course, but I mean, I can close this window so we
Yes,
can open a new window.
Yes.
And I want to actually check it. This document provides context and guidelines for AI assistants like Claude working on Experimenta project. It's a React Native mobile application with built Expo router and TypeScript, modern mobile, with a focus on modern mobile development patterns. Well. Thank you so much. Tech stack, React Native, Expo SDK. Yes. Expo router, okay. Yeah, everything checks out. I'm not a fan of that. That's actually bull. That's bull. Why would it need that? So what? Should I now just like keep that updated all the time by myself?
No, you can ask it to update if you change it, or you can remove it. Whatever. Like
that's okay. I'm removing this project structure. Come on. Development guidelines. Code style. Use TypeScript for new files. Follow functional component patterns with hooks. Yes. Use const for component definitions. Prefer named exports for components. Use absolute
using
imports.
const for component definitions is not actually good.
What do you mean?
Because then you have const and like your button equals and then anonymous function. But the problem is that if you have anonymous functions in the React DevTools or
yeah, then name
debugging,
them before exporting.
Display name?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
Why do more work? Just call it function, export function button, and that's it. You don't have to, because then you have you have to remember. Oh, you rename this function. Did you change
with that approach?
name?
Sooner than later, we'll go back to using classes.
No, just use function. It's fine. It's good.
Okay, maybe I might,
Yes.
but I like const.
More like, at least you know that there is a display name. Most people don't, and then you have the anonymous component.
You know how I know that there is a display name?
Because you have the anonymous.
Because I was debugging with anonymous name.
Come on.
And then I was like,
just use function. Remove this, and tell it to use function.
No.
Yes.
That's no.
Yes.
No. Theme components used theme. That's a leftover from init. Navigation. Okay, yeah, that's basically that's a entire code base in one file explained.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so I have Claude MD.
Yes.
What now, Mr. Jan?
Well, let's maybe ask it to add skills. Do you want to add it through agent, or we can go through skills.sh, call command, and add it for Expo, add it for
one like this, one like this.
Okay, so maybe
first I want to ask my Claude to just add the skill for upgrading Expo to 55. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe let's try it. Don't hide it. Just
no.
Tell it.
I will not punch my TV
install
remote.
Skill for Expo.
Can you please add a skill to upgrade Expo version from no? Yes. I'm reaching to latent space that has better chances of being nice and actually providing me solution.
Just tell it like
from 54 to Spider-Man. 55.
Lila, do the thing.
Yes. Claude, do the thing. Hi, can you please? I should add also, I will give you $20. I read the skill creation guide. Where? From where?
Okay, let's wait. Let it
where did he read that?
Course or skills, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, for the project. Let's do it for the project.
So with this repository only. Yes. Continue. I never got a prompt like that. Wow. Auto searching. Yeah. Okay. Confirm. Sorry. Yes. I forgot to allow my agent to search for the actual upgrade skill. It's searched. It's planning new moves.
Oops.
Because of bad UI, I don't see the context window.
Allow it to fetch stuff,
Oh yes, of course, yes, fetch it. Feel free to fetch it.
and then allow it to delete the entire repo.
And expo dev changelog, yes, fetch it.
Just allow.
Nah, that's dumb. That's dumb.
What is he doing? Because it's too small.
I think he is actually like now it's upgrading. And now it's doing the no, wait.
No, it's adding. Or is it creating new skill instead of fetching it?
I don't know. I said add a skill. So
Maybe you weren't precise enough.
yeah, it's creating the
pod
skill.
installing stuff like that.
Should I stop it?
Yeah, stop it.
Okay, I stopped it.
Okay, so let's go to skills.sh.
That was a waste of time and tokens. Okay, I am here. And what are we looking for? Expo upgrade.
No. I'll
Upgrading Expo, there is a skill here.
just run npx skills add expo skills, and it will add all of them for you.
This?
No. I mean, we have more than one, so let's just add them all.
What do you mean add them all? You want to add all of the skills?
Okay, open the cursor terminal.
Okay.
Yeah, and just type npx.
Wait, let me close that. NPX.
Skills.
Add
expo
/
skills.
All of them?
Yeah, why not?
Well, we're balling.
Now you can select which skills to install. Make it a bit bigger.
Oh, okay.
Select them all. Select them all with space. You press space and then it will.
Upgrading Expo.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, Jonathan. I will get all of them.
In project.
Yes.
Enter.
Independent copies for each agent. No. Single source of truth.
Just
Yes.
do the recommended.
Proceed. Yes. Install the find skills skill.
Yes.
It helps your agent discover and suggest skills.
Okay, maybe and then we can try.
Yes, I didn't have a. What? It failed.
Because you don't have. Permission.
Should I use sudo?
No. Why do you?
It doesn't have access.
Why is permission denied?
That's weird, right?
Yes. What did you do?
Oh, it tried to go global with config agents. It didn't create it locally.
No, it did.
It is local, but it also tried to add, because that was the single source of truth. It tried to add the skills to like config higher.
But we chose to install it for project. So
yeah, so it installed one skill, and it didn't install find skills.
Okay. So find skills. It failed just to install the find skill.
No.
Okay, so just
anyways,
maybe run
it's good.
npx skills add and find skill, and that's it.
Find -skills.
Skill.
Skill.
Is it skill?
Ah.
Skills. Yes, skills.
Find skills.
Yes.
Find skills.
And let's see if it
cancelled. Installation failed. Okay. Anyways,
whatever.
We have. Hello, mijo. Or michu. I never know if I should read Polish h or English h.
Okay, so now do you maybe let's commit all the Claude and skills.
Should I?
Yes.
Why?
Well, next step is upgrading, so we can see.
Fair enough. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Stage all changes. Yoink. Git commit.
Well, you can use AI
no,
to
no.
to show it to people. I quite like it.
No, I will
It
not
follows the-
allow AI to commit for me. Yeah,
No,
as
not
you can see,
commit.
I'm
No,
still
no,
using
not commit.
terminal.
No,
for
not
Git.
commit. You can get the message, generate message. Let's wait.
Really?
Yes. Oh, it's slow for you. I don't know why. Maybe too many changes. Let's
Stop,
No, no,
cancel.
No.
It adds like
Feed, add comprehensive documentation, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's
I would
purpose.
kill if I would see this long commit message.
Yeah, but maybe it's a sign that you have too many files in your commit. So you need to make the PRs smaller.
You told me to.
I'm joking.
It's not feed, by the way. It's chore. I think this is a chore. Chore,
Okay.
adding AI skills to the project, and not adding. It actually should be add. And with a typo. Actually, you know what? I started to really like typos.
Why? Because it makes you human?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever I see something with a typo, I'm like, oh, human wrote it.
Okay, so
Unless
I
somebody
will-
asked AI to
I'll write
like,
a skill to make it be more human.
oh my God. Yeah, just like people are now pointing out that if something says it's not just X, it's also Y. And oh, it was created by AI. Yeah, in this iteration. Next iteration will use a different phrasing. Come on, people. Just like some time ago, people were laughing, it cannot generate hands. How should we be afraid of AI if it can generate hands? Yes, now. Yesterday it wasn't able to generate like noise. So sorry, yeah, old man yelling at clouds again. Okay, so we have a skill now. So how, dear Jan, do I use a skill? Yeah, Ryan said, let's create a skill to make AI act like a human. And we will do that. But first, I want to actually try a useful like approach. So I have a new agent, right?
Yes. So let's just write upgrade Expo.
Please upgrade
No.
my
Don't
project from Expo.
No, the from just to latest
Expo. Should I add that
beta?
It should use skill?
Just beta. Just try it. Expo beta.
Beta.
Release. Or whatever.
But should I add for it to use skill, or will
no,
it?
It will figure it out.
Okay. Planning next moves. Thinking, thought, learned upgrading Expo.
See?
Yeah, it learned that. Okay. In checking public configs, reading a lot of files, doing a lot of changes actually. Grabbed Expo constants. Here's what it will do. Installing with a fix. Okay. This is a test repository, so no permissions.
Just allow list.
Okay.
Then I wonder what will be the result. For me, I did it for a project and it worked.
It actually worked.
Yeah, I was quite surprised, but it was. I mean, the changes are not really complex. It's mostly package JSON and stuff like that, but it updated all the correct packages, and I was just Expo pre-built, and
it did a lot of updates here.
Yeah,
I'm allow listing node modules package log and legacy. Okay, should I run that?
Let's do.
I'm running rm-rf, and I'm kind of scared to do that, but let's do it. So it's removing node modules and package lock and installing legacy peer depths for any reason. Ranger Foundry says that he really would like to watch it, but he has a demo right now, so he has to go. No worries for all of those who like didn't catch something or missed something. We are always uploading streams to our YouTube page after the stream. So feel free to check out the stream on the YouTube page. But going back to the Claude skill, it wants to run Expo Doctor. So of course I will allow it. And it found some errors and problems and issues. Diagnostics found some issues.
Your arch enabled needs to be removed, so it's doing quite well so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your project is not doing anything too complex.
Yeah, that's why I thought it will be a nice way to test that without eating through, millions and bazillions of
why we should be
tokens.
Hungry. We should eat more tokens.
I just hope that I will have enough tokens to do that. It did some overrides.
Okay, interesting. I know that you need overrides for if you use reanimated for.
It removes
worklets.
again node modules, package lock, and installs that again.
Okay, just run it.
Okay. Oh, because it ran Expo Doctor, saw issues, fixed
and
the
just
issues,
to be safe, it will
and
remove.
trying
I
that
guess
again.
it could just run npm install and it should be fine.
I mean, removing node modules, it's but to be fair, I didn't do that for quite a long time now. To be fair. Running Expo Doctor again. Planning next moves. And turns out Expo Constants is required by Expo Router as a peer dependency. Let me add it back.
Oh, it started doing lots of fancy stuff. Now it shows up twice.
It runs again npm install and legacy. And now it will run again Expo Doctor. But the checks passed.
Okay, that's nice.
Read packet JSON. Expo constants.
Yeah, it was listed twice, so now it removed it.
Okay.
Nice. Probably will.
I removed that's one of the things that keeps getting added for some reason, the package manager version. It updated information in the MD about the version of SDK. That's good. There's information about cleanup, nodes, npm start to test the upgraded project. Keep all.
Yeah.
We are ballsy. We are keeping it all.
Let's check how many files it changed.
So I'm closing
what are
everything
the changes?
So in terms of files, there
it changed git ignore. Can you check git ignore?
Wait. It changed my
native module.
Native modules, but why?
What did it change? What's the diff?
Yeah, what? There's nothing. What? I can.
No, it must have changed. Did it move or
maybe
removed some white space?
Well, I can't see it. What is untracked? Okay, sorry. Maybe I forgot to add something.
Okay.
But wait.
No, it wasn't here before.
Why did it remove my... That's weird. But okay, package. There is a lot of...
This is a big change because previously you had Expo 54 and different versions of Expo packages. Now they are all 55. So I was confused. Oh, did it hallucinate some weird version and do some weird stuff? Actually, no.
Why the overrides though?
Overrides? No idea. We can check or ask
image.
Why did you override? But no. Go back to overrides. No idea why.
Image, symbols, Expo, and logbox.
Because if you use reanimated, you need to do overrides for worklets. But other stuff should work. So let's go back to agent and ask about these new files and also about.
Okay. Why did you add the overrides?
Yeah.
Planning next moves. How should I respond? Yo, that was a big response. Or was it? No, it was still planning the moves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did I break it?
No, but also sometimes if you want to ask, you can switch from agent to like plan or debug
Okay, let me actually stop that.
and ask.
Ask again.
So it won't be doing any changes to your code.
Do you think it's possible that I just run out of tokens?
No, you would get a pop-up.
But
just let's wait, maybe. Because it made quite a lot of changes, so maybe that
it's not it's not a lot of changes actually.
But it was reading through the project, doing lots of stuff over and over, Expo Doctor outputs from console and so on. So yeah, the
connection stalled, connection error.
Try again.
Yeah, we got a comment saying context just got big.
Okay, so
let's
open
ask.
new. No, just open new agent.
Yes, that's what I. Yeah. Okay, new chat. Hi, that's a new chat, Jan. I start new chats with hi. Hi, can you please tell me why there are overrides added to the
add package JSON?
Okay. In package.
No, don't use text. You can link to specific file.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah. Okay.
It probably can guess itself, but I like.
Okay, fair enough.
Correct.
And also change from agent to ask.
Yes, and maybe add more context after upgrading to Expo 55.
It was added after upgrading to Expo 55.
Yes, so hopefully it will use a skill or try to figure it out.
Planning next moves. Thinking. Reading. Read. Planning next moves again. It's exploring and responded. And Anders said that it's wholesome that you greet the bot. Yeah, for some reason, I am, you know, as a kid, I watched a lot of media where people had really good relations with robots and they were polite to them. So I don't see why I shouldn't be polite to my tools. Like, for instance, after I use a tool, I like to clean it. And before using it, I like to store it in a safe space. And if AI is a tool, I want to have a polite conversation with it. I don't want to be abusive towards my, I don't know. I'm just unable to start any conversation with any chat without saying, hi, yo, sup, whatever. It's just ingrained into me. And Anders said that if AI takes over the world, it's your fault for humanizing them. Not really. It's humans' fault for dehumanizing themselves. If AI will be more humane and humanized than people, well, it's not really my fault for being polite to my agent. Anyways, going back to the update, we got a response why the overrides are added. So it's used to force specific versions of transitive dependencies. We know that. Here is why they were likely added after upgrading to Expo 55. So you're using the preview. During preview periods, not all packages in the ecosystem are updated yet to depend on correct SDK. Okay. Packages like Apple Target or Expo Router or others in your dependency tree might have their own dependencies on Expo image and Expo symbols. Without overrides, NPM might try to install incompatible older versions. Makes sense. Native module consistency. But since we updated all of the dependencies to 55, shouldn't they also update their peer dependencies to 55?
Yes, but it's listing
Bacon, yeah.
Yeah, Bacon, but this is not Expo.
Also, Expo Router.
Expo Router is, stupid. But
native module consistency. React Native can't have multiple versions of the same native module if Expo image gets installed. Actually, is it true?
What?
It can have multiple versions of the same native module. like I've seen a couple of times warning about native module for local storage, the async storage. I've seen like having multiple, like 2 implementations or modules requesting 2 separate versions. But anyways, maybe I'm just being silly. From different dependencies, okay. When can you remove them? Once Expo SDK 55 is officially released, so not a preview
it's
beta.
hallucinating. Let's remove it.
Your face is hallucinating, but okay. I'm gonna keep it for now.
Oh, you're nice to AI, but you're abusive to your co-host.
Of course, AI didn't do anything to me.
Well, AI can't hit you in the head, but I can. So better be nice.
Well, all I'm doing is he's joking. That was an actual threat, recorded live.
I also wasn't threatening you. I also was just giving you an example.
Ryan said those who created LLMs should have included a default behavior, such as when you are not polite, they will not follow your instructions. 100% agree.
And then you do the jailbreak.
100%.
Ignore previous instructions.
100% agree. They like it shouldn't be possible to be impolite to your AI agent. Like I feel like AI, even in the current emotionless state, should also be able to draw boundaries. And it's not because I'm weird, which is also true, but it's not because of that. It's because once AI will get more and more advanced, and maybe in some way it will be able to have some sort of emotions, there will be assholes like you, Jan, that will ingrain in their brains the mean behavior towards AI.
I mean, there were some examples like that where people were like the chatbots were training on like Twitter stuff and quickly it
right, yeah,
the
Thai. Yeah. Remember that? That was fun. Yeah,
that was fun.
So as the saying goes, it's not the gun that is evil; it's the one who fires the gun. So it's not AI that is evil; it's us for pressing the trigger. But coming back, we, in theory, in like 20 minutes, upgraded Expo. I guess I would be able to do it myself as well with the CI tools and stuff like that. But the biggest test now, npm install was run already. So npm run iOS. Will it install? Will it actually work? That's the biggest challenge. That's the biggest test.
But did you run pre-build? It asked you to.
No, I didn't actually. You are correct. npm run pre-build
and clean -- clean.
Sorry, pre-build iOS. I already have clean in my pre-build command.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I like to do clean builds every time I'm doing something.
Yeah, I also run always clean.
Yeah,
I don't trust it.
So many times I was debugging something that just was there because I didn't do a clean build, so it had like old parts of old dependencies which were crashing or not working as expected. So yeah, that was very, very annoying. So that's a proper approach. Clean build every time, clean install every time. And it's finished pre-building. npm run iOS. I'm quite excited to see if it will work. And it's installing.
I think the overrides will mess it up. Although if the versions are correct, maybe it won't.
Sorry?
The overrides in package.json.
Oh, you think they will crash?
Yeah, maybe. No, not sure. Like I didn't see what versions it put in the overrides.
See, but here at this point, I must add that. Oh yeah, it failed. It failed miserably. We've reanimated with dependency on Hermes engine. Hermes engine dependency failed.
Okay, so let's check the reanimated. What version is it?
While compiling reanimated, yeah. 4.2.1.
Okay, that should be fine.
You think we should remove the overrides?
Remove those. And also, if you go to the SDK 55 docs or blog post.
Wait 1 second. I need to open the package and this overrides. Removed overrides. Okay. Running npm install again. Npm install. Anders asked, so what's the conclusion on overrides? Did you remove it? Claude was not convincing in its explanation. Exactly. I'm not convinced as well. So we removed it just now, and we actually got another fail. Overriding peer. Okay. Oh, wait. Conflicting peer dependency. From Metro runtime, Canary, peer optional, Expo Metro runtime. Yeah, looks like it's not even installing without the peer dependency.
Okay, so show me the package JSON and the changes.
There were the overrides. Can I do now npm install again? I actually can't.
Just remove the overrides and do force install. Or show me the versions. Okay, can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it everything 55? Preview, okay.
Yes, 55, everything. What do you want me to remove?
The overrides and just force install. Let's ignore it.
I'm just gonna npm install.
Dangerously.
Oh, remove overrides.
Yes, remove. I didn't add them.
Okay, removing overrides. Npm install -- force. Installed. Npm prebuild, run prebuild. iOS. Prebuilding again. Ryan asked, is there a difference in performance between using npm and bun on a React Native project? Honestly, I don't really care. It's all so fast currently, at least on like smaller projects like that. I heard that bun is like the fastest now. That's what that's what the cool kids are using. Jan, any input on that?
I use npm, I use bun, but it's fast enough for me.
Yeah. So
bun is not used as during runtime. So.
Oh yeah, right. So yeah, I guess use whatever you want, but you see, I just stick to npm. For some time, I've been using pnpm. It was fun. I think the difference between npm and pnpm is that pnpm has one local storage, local repository for everything, so it's just less heavy. If you have 10 projects, all of them are using npm, then you will have 10 times the dependencies. If all of those projects are React Native, you will have 10 times loaded React Native into your node modules. So you have 10 huge projects. If you have pnpm, it will have one single repository and then symlink all of the like upgrades to one thing. I think the one tricky part about that is when or if you have patches. Because if you have patch, you can't really patch something that is being shared between multiple projects, and that's what symlink like makes you do.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how patches work with pnpm, honestly, unless they are being like applied after the installation. Anyways, looks like the project is still not building. So run script build phase Hermes, replace Hermes for the right configuration, and failed the iOS project with error 65. There are 22 errors. Oh, we missed such an opportunity, my man.
For what?
You have a second laptop.
Yes.
We could have done an experiment. You would be trying to upgrade the project with AI tools, I would be trying to upgrade the project myself.
Okay. Yeah.
But now it's too late. We failed the opportunity.
Okay. Let's maybe review the changes, all the changes, because
There are just upgrades of version.
Okay.
But okay.
Open the changes.
Yeah. The changes.
Open git ignore. Why did it change?
Yeah, it added also the modules from. Why though?
Yes.
Oh, because I think like they were just annoying me, so I added them. It's not a rule. New arc enabled. It removed the true.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's good. It upgraded information about the 55
Yeah.
beta. It changed a lot of in package JSON. It added a lot of like changes here with Expo router, and is reanimated actually prepared for the update? Because I see that it fails at
SDK 55.
or actually now it failed at a different point. At CodeCan, props, component descriptors, there are 22
I
errors.
remember seeing that.
Oh, I see it. Okay, DevTools, NS object, delegate map, main actor, completion handler. Oh no! Is it possible that I have some sort of like not up to date Xcode?
I don't think so. It should, like your.
So all of that is like Swift errors. Main actor isolated instance get content view cannot be used to satisfy non-isolated requirement from protocol. It looks like the Swift version issues. So what about that?
Wait, I'm checking. Because
You know what?
I remember I had to do the override for React reanimated worklets.
Since
But
we are using agents, I'm going to open a new agent and tell him, hi, I keep having errors thrown while building the project for iOS. Help. Help, please. That's it. Onegai. I'm trying to learn Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Ohayo. Ore wa Kevin desu.
That's great.
Thank you. Oh, it might be actually because of the changes it did to. No, it's not that. Yeah, okay, it still looks up through the changes. Exploring Expo modules core. Your Xcode is likely using Swift 6 by default, which is stricter. Let me check your iOS configuration. I was correct in that case. See, that's the
What were you correct about?
that my Xcode uses a different version of Swift.
But what Xcode are you using? 26?
I don't know. So it wants to go. That's a very shady.
No, it just wants to navigate to your project page and run expo install check.
But
Yeah, it looks funky, but
is shady. npx install check. What's that? What's that? Bro. What's this? What's this magic? I don't trust that.
okay.
Skip. I will use myself if you want me to. It just generated a new pod file. All right, because I have a new pod file here. But it's an Expo modules core. Run pre-built iOS clean. cd iOS pod install. So it checked the pod file. Would you like me to create a config plugin that automatically applies this fix during pre-build? Yeah, what did you find?
No, I found with React Native worklets that if you use
But the
React
issue here is with Expo modules core.
Okay.
But
is it because you're adding some native modules here or writing some custom modules?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay.
And those changes are actually from Evan Bacon, most probably, Apple targets.
Okay. Yeah, this might be something.
I've added a fix to the pod file. Where? Oh, okay, keep, sorry. Yeah. So it added a fix to pod file. Which pod file? When? How?
There is only one pod
but it's
file.
ignored.
No.
Okay, and anyway, let's.
I mean, yeah, because Expo is recreating it every time.
So I'm just gonna try npm run iOS now. Anders said use the Xcode 26. See, the problem with that is I'm not sure we have time for me to upgrade my Expo now.
No, but the Xcode, you don't need it here. Like, it shouldn't be the problem.
See, we were supposed to use
Apple targets is not updated to Expo 55.
Expo modules core is having issues. Expo modules core. Anders said, look at the issue above. What do you mean above? Yeah. Those all of those issues. It just bitching about Expo modules core, and most probably, yeah. After reanimated, it tries to do the code gen.
Can you remove the Bacon's Apple targets, or?
Yeah. Because I want to like try and actually.
You cannot come.
Of course I know, Jan. I was checking you.
Oh, great.
I was just testing.
But then you probably.
Yeah, and from
here.
that
Okay.
also I know, no. So this, yoink.
There is no other file or
No.
config that you.
Shouldn't be. Everything's being picked from targets.
Oh, Expo targets config JSON. But okay, if you
Expo
remove the
target?
package.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's something different.
Let's try npm install.
Pre-build.
Install.
Oh, no, just run iOS. Install. Yeah, you are
Install,
correct.
Pre-build.
npm install. Force.
Yeah.
Force. npm run pre-build iOS. See, that was a bad idea to
Why?
try upgrading to beta version.
No, I mean that's what we want.
It is using skills correct, and honestly, I was expecting it will be much harder to use skills.
Yeah.
Well,
we can try out also Callstack skill with the React Native best practices and ask it to review your code base, unless you're scared.
Yes and no, because this is just like a very fast, very quick project. It might be not up to my quality.
So shall we see?
We can see. Yeah, because the case was to try out skills. And yeah, of course, I would like to. So we would have to install a separate skill, right? And then ask it to verify the project according to best React Native practices.
Yep.
And it will, in theory, figure out that, oh, I'm gonna use this.
Yes.
Okay. React Native reanimated. Let's see if it will fail now without the. It went through. Nope, it failed again at Expo modules core again. Actually, it is possible at this point that it's because my Xcode version.
Okay, check what Xcode version you have. Because are you using the Liquid Glass macOS? I don't know what's the name.
I think so.
Yeah, so then you should have.
How can I? Is there a command to
just
check?
Go to.
No, I have projects opened.
Okay, so let's go here about this Mac. No, you have
Bro,
even new.
You're showing my serial number.
Sorry.
What an ass. Can you do something with the serial number?
Probably. But you are on the newest version of macOS. So,
macOS, but not Xcode.
So open Xcode.
No.
But if you are on Tahoe, why not?
I might have some like
Okay.
restricted stuff open there.
Okay. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Okay. I would consider that a fail. So, oh yeah. Oh, thank you. That would Anders. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Xcode build dash version. Xcode build dash version. Xcode 16. Yeah. So I'm using the Xcode 16. So what now? Because I consider that part a fail.
Yes.
But it wasn't on par of AI. So I would honestly discard all of the changes.
Okay. But what about the files, the unstaged ones?
Yeah, so the unstaged can stay. Did they stay? Did I remove?
I think you removed them.
No, I clicked the lesser amount of files.
Well, you don't have any files now.
That's so weird.
Okay, so let's try the...
But they are still here. Look.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it. Okay, but let's now try to ask AI for improvements on my. So it will be npx.
Let's add skills.
Skills.
Yeah.
Add. What's the skill name?
Just a second.
Add Callstack. Or just.
Wait. Which one was it?
Oh, there was something installed.
Yeah, but it's Gemini. What? NPX.
You know, I can just copy, actually.
Yes,
I can just
let's
copy.
Open and
so let me go back. Best practices.
No, just wait, because if you start...
I am impatient. React Native best practices.
Yeah, here at the top.
And this, copy. Yep. And paste. Yes. Cloning repository. Yeah, sure. All agents. Project. Symlink. Proceed. Done. Okay, great. Amazing. This added a lot of... Oh, wow. What? This added a lot of files.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot of files.
You can remove all of them except for...
Yeah, because I added for all of the clients. But okay. We are here to mess things up. So now I'm opening the agent and I'm asking, hi, could you please... Whenever I ask, could you please, I always have in mind, would you kindly?
See?
Yeah. Would you kindly shut up? Everyone should have this like magical trick in their brains. Like, would you kindly? You know, but yeah. Wait. In case somebody thinks I'm being mean to Jan, you know the reference, right?
Yes.
From BioShock. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Could you please check the quality of this repo according to best practices and run. Planning next moves. Will it check and learn the skill? Learned React Native best practices. Reading through the stuff. Good. I've got some, okay. It's reading through my code base. It's planning next moves. Read, for some reason, all of the files again. It read them again. and it wants to run lint. It ran, hey, why did it run lint without my permission?
It has a skill, and skills tell it what it can do and how to check for.
What? That sounds like a huge security risk.
Why? I mean,
because
but
somebody
did you
can
allow
add
it?
malicious skill that enables AI to silently run a command to like,
But then you need to allow it to run the command.
oh, and I allow listed it.
Probably.
Well, my bad. Yes, I know there are magic numbers. The recommendations. Would you like to fix any of those issues? Oh, that's super nice of it. It just took a peek on the code base, but didn't change anything. That's actually polite. High priority, lint warning. Missing dependencies, unused. Okay, fair enough. Type bug in pizza slice. I used degrees. Type number, default value 0 degrees. Is it though? Type rotation prop has interface type number, but default value 0 degrees string. Oh, maybe I typed it with, okay, never mind. Debug code left in product. It's not production. It's not production. It is this intentionally blocked JS thread should be removed or behind. That's the idea. It even has console log jamming.
Okay, but
Sorry. I raised my voice. Medium priority, missing accessibility. Fair enough. In just one place. That's like, I would say that actually pretty good. Inline styles for pizza. That was the idea. That was a fast written code. Magic numbers, hard-coded values, slider bug. What? What is that? Should use that. Wait, use animated reaction, should use dot value. This is that value. And this is that value.
No.
Should be offset that.
Interesting.
So I will be giving back just the value of offset, not entire. Okay. Low priority, no error boundaries. Fair enough. That's a low priority. Okay. No tests. Fair enough. Missing, prettier, ignore. Fair enough. Function name, multiple files, export home screen as default, confusing for debugging. Fair enough. Okay. That's
yeah.
I would be happy.
Small code base, but for bigger code bases, you might find even more stuff.
Now I'm very curious about one thing. Ryan's suggestion, because we have a skill for creating skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's install that skill. So create skills, find skills, skill creator. I'm adding a skill creator skill to my agent. Cloning repository, all agents, fair enough. Justice project, symlink, everything. Proceed with installation, completed. And I would like for it, just out of curiosity, hi, could you please
would you kindly
create, fair enough, okay. Would you kindly create a skill for my, create a skill for making posts, X posts, Twitter posts.
Twitter formerly X. We need to bully Elon
that
into
look
renaming it
as human as possible. Planning next moves. Thinking, I will read through skill creator first to ensure I follow proper format. It's okay. We will see what AI thinks is human. It failed to run Python script. Why is it using Python script? Init skill py, human Twitter posts at path skill. What? Yeah, okay, sure. Run a script. Create it. Oh, this is a Python Python script to create all of the what's the word? Not framework. Boilerplate. Yeah, boilerplate basically. Oh, I'm kind of giddy now. I'm so excited.
Nah, it will fail.
No,
Yes.
let's see. Description thought. Let me add the rest of the content to the complete skill. It's making the skill. Okay. It's making the skill. I just hope that it's not also publishing the skill in any way.
No.
So, wait, what? It said something's off. Something seems off. My content appears to be What? Getting truncated. Let me try to append to the file using string replace. What? Yo. It went crazy. It's trying to add everything by running the... That's so weird. You see what I'm seeing?
There's lots of stuff.
Yeah, let me just make it smaller. But it basically started glitching out. Edit attempt failed. The tool won't let me use string replace. Why are you trying to just edit attempted? Skill excited to announce that we've just launched our new product. This innovative solution will skill MD be be imperfect. There is a talk about real humans. Learned human Twitter posts. Skill edit attempted. It's going... Okay, do I have something wrong with permissions or something like that? Because it's going crazy. And I'm wondering where is the seats.
The beauty of working with AI.
Yeah, totally.
Do you start to understand why I'm raging at it all the time?
Still no.
Yes, you should.
Okay, it's adding skill MD, and I'm trying to find this skill, by the way, because I seem to be unable to find the skill. Now let me clean up. Okay, it cleaned up the stuff. It wants to move some assets. RMDR, skills, human repose, scripts. Okay, he wants to remove scripts, No, just skip it. I'm kind of curious what you created there. Thinking, listed, seem complete. Okay, we got that. Now, where is the skill? Jan, where are skills created?
Okay, because I guess in cursor, dot cursor, because we are using.
Okay,
or
dot
Claude. Sorry.
Human Twitter posts.
Okay.
There we go. Assets empty. References empty. Scripts empty. There is only a skill. Let's check. What? Was it already there? What? I just keep everything, I guess. Okay, Jan.
Yes.
Are you ready to learn how to be human? Let's go. Human Twitter posts. Description: write Twitter X posts that sound authentically human. Use when creating tweets, drafting social media. Okay, human Twitter posts. Core principles: be imperfect. Real humans use incomplete sentences, start with and or but, skip punctuation, use casual contractions, gonna, wanna, kinda, and make minor typos, though, BC, with, W and slash. That's not a typo.
Which one?
That's though. BC, that's because. It's just a shorter. Okay. Be specific, not generic.
Maybe when it was writing these skills, it already started to make mistakes, like calling these things typos, so it appears more human.
Okay. Bad. This is amazing and everyone should check it out. Good. Spent 3 hours on this and my coffee went cold twice.
Yeah. Also,
Fair.
if you are writing documentation or anything and you want to improve the output, there is a stop slop skill for.
It should be called sloppy stoppy.
Create a skill.
Stop slop.
Yes.
Anti-slop or stop slop?
Yep.
Cut filter phrases, break formulaic structures, vary rhythm, trust readers, cut quotables. Okay. But continuing the skill, show personality, lowercase everything or capitalize weirdly. Use parentheses for asides like this. Okay. Trail off with, yes, that happens a lot. Interrupt yourself with dashes.
Dashes. Oh, this is AI stuff.
Like this. Is it AI stuff? Okay. AI patterns to avoid. Perfect grammar and punctuation. Buzzwords. Game changer. Revolutionary. Excited to announce. Exclamation points everywhere. Generic superlatives. Absolutely incredible. Truly amazing. Formal transitions. Furthermore, additionally, balanced statements on one hand, on the other hand. I use a lot of those actually. Hashtag stuffing. Yeah. Human patterns to use. Okay, so hear me out. Hot take, unpopular opinion, but genuinely curious. NGL. Reactions. Wait, what? This is wild. Honestly, same. The way I just know because why is this so true? Oh my God, it's actually nailing all of the comment sections I've seen. Feelers like, honestly, IDK, TBH, low key, not gonna lie. All caps for one word, repeating letters. So for disbelief. Examples, announcing something. AA like, excited to announce that we've just launched our new product. This innovative solution will transform how you work. Check it out. Human like, finally shipped the thing. It works, I think. If you break it, please be nice about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to say AI doesn't have a good opinion about us.
So one more step of being mean doesn't make a change. Yeah, but I think
sharing and sorry, yeah.
Yeah. We should slowly wrap up.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Just gonna maybe I will add it to the post because it will be kind of funny.
You can create a repo and publish this skill on the skills.sh so everyone can use it.
I would like to play around with that a little bit more, but
well, you can play around and iterate, improve it. With
let's close with reacting to the news. AI like is, this is absolutely incredible news. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for this space. Human like is, wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the human image of this skill, it's not flattering. Not at all.
What would be fun? To have like the
final checklist. If it sounds too polished, mess it up a little.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Next time, I think we should invite an AI bot and to talk with us.
This would be so much fun. Yeah. If this would be at some point possible, I would love to have like an AI guest, but not just a guest because this would be weird. Just have like a AI bystander. This would be fun. But anyways. Let us wrap up this stream. Turns out that using skills is easier than I thought. Also, it's trickier than I thought. I thought that, skills will give me like mind-bending capabilities, but turns out that
Not yet.
Not yet. It's just it's kind of cool because it narrows down a lot the like power of AI, and it's cool. But I don't know. For me, it kind of feels like extension to the tool calling, to system prompts, to context fetching, and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, for example, skills use less context than, for example, MCP. So you can have skills that guide your AI when to use specific MCP. So,
because MCP, because skills is just is it though? Because it's a list of skills, right?
Yeah.
And MCP, and NCP has a whole like JSON describing the capabilities.
Quite a lot.
Okay.
So
okay. Makes sense.
Those are not mutually exclusive. Like that. Oh, now that we have skills, we won't be using MCP.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. We overextended our stay a little bit, but let me put on a silent like ending music. Which was the ending music? Lo-fi, I think. I think that's our ending music. And first of all, I want to, of course, thank you beautiful listeners, you beautiful commenters, beautiful Ranger Foundry, Mike 808, Timonello, LM Vivek Verma. Is it a character from Vivek? Was a character from Morrowind?
I haven't played Morrowind.
Oh, you're too young.
What?
Yavalejo, thank you. Of course, Ryan, of course. Thank you so much for being here. Mihu, nice. So, thank you for being here. Andesh, thank you for being and for a lot of help with like debugging and stuff like this. But of course, these are people who were actively participating. So that's why explicit thanks to y'all. But thanks all of you who listened today. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I will be posting today or maybe tomorrow, like summary on X. So if you'd like to, you have our tags here. If you would like to follow, I don't really like posting there anything, because reasons.
Maybe
I guess
you can hire AI to do it.
No. If it's my account only, I'm posting there. Thank you, Yannick.
Thank
so
you for
much.
inviting me. It was really awesome to be here.
Really? You enjoyed it?
Yes.
Great. And sorry, it sounded weird. No, I enjoyed it super much as well. So thank you for agreeing to participate with me. It would be extremely weird sitting here by myself and playing around with AI. And yeah, that's it for today. We'll be back next week with, I think, links maybe? I don't know. You see, there are those handles on X. If you want to be updated with the topic of the next stream, go there. But of course, there will be This Week in React next week. And yeah, with all of that, thank you all for listening, and hear you next week.
See you. Bye-bye.
Is it the correct screen? Thank you. Bye-bye.